Welcome everyone to your weekly reading. We're going to take a look at the next 7 days from now and see what to expect. I'm also getting messages and guidance that wants to come through from your spirit team as well. This is a timeless reading, but if you are watching this around the time it's posting the first week of February, we will be discussing this week's astrology. So you can watch that or feel free to skip it. So we will be drawing a card, and we're doing something new today as well to help you use your intuition to decide which reading is best for you. Before we do so though, let's start with setting our intention for the week. So as always, I anointed the candle with manifestation oil. So what is something you'd like to manifest this week? What would you like to happen? How do you want to feel? Let's all get clear on an intention. And let's all start by taking a deep breath in, out, and state out loud or in your head your intention for the next 7 days. Right. So we will let this burn through, send that intention out to the universe. Now let's draw a card together for each group. There will be 3 groups today. Spirit, what is the card for group number 1? We'll reveal it in a moment. What is the card for group number 2? And what is the card for group number 3? Right, maybe right away you just have feeling. You can always jump ahead if you do. But if not, we're going to reveal each of these cards here. For group number 1, here is your card, Epona, Earth Magic. For group number 2, we have Lilith, Face Your Shadow. And for group number 3, we have Pele, Light Your Fire. Again, you can always skip ahead if you know what reading is for you. And if you feel called to more than one group, that is fine. Some people like to watch all 3 and then decide which one resonates for them. All right, but now we're going to draw some numbers. So if you would like some extra help to decide which reading's for you, pick a number 1 through 9. 1 through 9. Or again, you can pick more than one number as well. And draw 3 numbers per group while you're thinking of your numbers. All right. The numbers for group number 1, we have 8, 6, and 2. All right. For group number 2, we have 3, 4, and 7. For group number 3, we have 9, 5, and 1. All right. Again, those are our 3 groups. You can pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps and chapters will be below in a pinned comment and the description. Also there you'll find a link to my website, kittyrising.com, if you are interested in a private reading. And there'll also be a link for memberships if you want to further support the channel and get more content from me. I am so happy you are all here. Let's get started on the astrology and your tarot readings. Welcome to the first week of February. We are starting off the month with a bang. First day, full moon in Leo. So this full moon shines a spotlight on self-expression, confidence, and the heart. Leo energy asks us, where are you ready to be seen? What part of you wants recognition or validation? What creative or emotional truth can no longer stay hidden? Full moons bring culminations and emotional clarity, so something may come to a head. This could be around relationships, creative projects, confidence or self-worth, being chosen versus choosing yourself. This is such a powerful energy for releasing self-doubt, people-pleasing, or hiding your light. Leo reminds you that you are allowed to take up space. Next up, 2 days later, on February 3rd, Uranus is stationing direct in Taurus. So it's last stretch in Taurus. It's at 27 degrees. It will be there until it enters Gemini, I believe, April 26th, so the end of April. So Uranus has been retrograde for months during internal changes. So now it's moving direct, which will activate shifts in the physical world. So in Taurus, this can impact money, stability, self-worth, values, how you create security. You may notice sudden decisions, perhaps some breakthroughs around finances or work, changes in routines or priorities, a strong urge to do things your way. So what felt stalled or uncertain since last summer may suddenly start moving forward. And with this Uranus energy, it can sometimes be unexpectedly. It's kind of like, I can't live like this anymore, but in a liberating way. So making changes for the best, for your best. All right. And then lastly, on the 6th, we have Mercury entering Pisces. So when Mercury enters Pisces, logic softens and our intuition is turned up. Communication can become more emotional, psychic, symbolic, and dreamlike. So this is a really powerful transit for doing tarot readings, if you do those, or maybe getting one done, really connecting with your intuition, channeling, journaling, creative writing, and spiritual downloads. However, when Mercury's in Pisces, it can also bring maybe some confusion, some mixed signals or misunderstandings, maybe some unclear conversations. We'll probably see this more so though, and later in the month, Mercury goes retrograde. But the key is to listen between the lines, not just to words. This is a beautiful time to connect with your spirituality, receive intuitive messages, and have heart-led communication. All right, and that is our astrology for the week. Now let's get into your readings. Welcome, group number 1, to your weekly reading. You're drawn to this card, these numbers here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What can group number 1 expect this week? Ooh, Ace of Wands coming out first. Cardinal fire sign. There's this fire within, a passion that you're going after something new. Fiery new beginning. What is this new beginning, Spirit? Okay, this could have to do with a relationship. Oh, I even see another ace in the bottom. What is this about, Spirit? So interesting. So, I'm talking about Uranus is going direct this week, and I think you're going to have like a sudden revelation, or things are going to start moving forward for you specifically. Yeah, especially in areas maybe having to do with relationships or productivity. You're going to get all of a sudden this energy, this like burst of energy here that's going to really help move you towards your goals where you've been feeling, stagnancy here. Yeah, stagnancy. Look at where we're coming from on the bottom of the deck, death and rebirth in reverse. This is stagnancy. Literally, like this part is a lack of change or staying in things we shouldn't, like just because it's easier. This could be being bored in life. Same old thing. Not this week. There is a sudden shift. And it really seems to have to do with your energy. Also, something to do with partnerships as well. Can you clarify what this enlightenment is that's coming through? You're going to get this amazing like idea on something new. You might decide to go after a new job or a new relationship. You're no longer sitting around discontent with life. This card upright could be missed opportunities, but when it's in reverse, there's an opportunity coming to you. You are being handed an opportunity here. Literally, look at this Ace of Pentacles. It's like, here you go. Here's this money. Here's this job. Here's this relationship. Like, I think it could really have to do with a job or making money, to be honest, because with the Emperor coming up after the Two of Cups here. Tell us more, please. It's interesting too. 2, 6, 8, the numbers you're drawn to in this pile. I'm thinking astrology right now. It's really drawing me to those houses. The second house of resources, the sixth house of work. And the eighth house can maybe be like debt, since it pertains to money as well, other people's money. I think there's something here with a shift this week, a new beginning in work or how you make money. There could be an opportunity on paying back debts, seeing a way through with debts. And you are drawn to this earth magic, and this is this earthly energy. These are tangible material things. Oh my gosh, on the bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles here. There's a new opportunity in money and career, improving your resources, improving your financial situation. And there's also going to be this sudden burst of energy for you where you start to shake up your routines, is what I'm seeing. A shake up in your routines, doing things differently. Yeah. Now I'm shuffling and I see the Death card in the upright position. You are having a rebirth here. You're making changes. You're shedding what no longer serves you, which seems to be this like apathy or lack of action or procrastination. And you're getting this sudden burst of insight. An opportunity is coming your way, and it's really going to shift things for you for the better, especially in the financial realm. I'm just going to see. I think the cards are all in frame. Yep. Okay, tell us more, please, Spirit. Child. Okay, there could definitely have been some inner child things you've been healing, or you could be dealing with a child. Interesting. There's a number 11 on there. I don't know if there's like something happened when you were 11, or there's an 11-year-old child in your life. For some reason, the number 11 is coming through. Of course, 18 as well. But to be honest, look at that kid. It kind of looks like happy tears there. They don't look in distress. There are tears, but there's a smile. I see you. There's something here very healing this week, especially, with your inner child. But there's going to be a moment this week where you are shedding happy tears. You're shedding happy tears and you're like, oh my gosh, I've wanted this since I was a kid, or now I can provide for my kid better, or we're in a better situation. Because the Page of Pentacles, this could be children too. There's something here, maybe you are able to, help out your child, again, if you have them. Yeah, the more money's coming in, more opportunities coming in for you, for your children, for your family. Again, this could be really healing like wounds you've had. But this is, I see, even look at the Ace of Wands here. Doesn't it kind of looks like there could be a tear coming down? And this is happy too. It's like there's some idea, some inspiration, some new beginning that it makes you feel like it's like crying tears of happiness, tears of joy, tears of relief. Okay, I just grabbed a lot. The veil. This is that awakening, that sudden insight, that perspective shift is confirmed. Yes, you're seeing things differently. There's like a revelation, like a shocking revelation, but like in a good way. It's like waking you up. Like, oh my God, this is what I should be doing, or this is where I should be going. Karmic femme. Yeah, I think there's something here too with the Emperor in reverse and this one upright. There's a feminine energy this week, tapping into your intuition, which means as Mercury's going into Pisces, we could be just tapping into that more, tapping into our creativity, finding a creative solution to overcome money problems or whatever's going on in your life. Again, this could be with children. Yes, there's a creative inspiration, a creative intuition coming to you, revelation that's going to help you change your life for the best. I think we're transmuting anger into taking action. Sometimes, maybe we're going to like just so fed up with the way things have been or the way things are going that we just take action on it. We're like, oh, this like burst of energy within us, instead of just sitting there being like upset or something. We're like, oh, this anger or this feeling like it's just inspiring us to change. We're like, I can't take this anymore. I'm changing my life. And you're going to take action and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, why didn't I do this sooner? Like, it's like getting started is the hardest part. I know we've all like had that revelation before, right? Like it really, and that's what I'm feeling here. You're getting fueled. Something's really fueling you, to take this action and inspire you to make change. The 10th house, authority. You're taking authority for your life, that's for sure. But this could really have to do with your job, with what you do for a living, how you show up, how you serve the community, your reputation. And this makes sense. We have this Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. Now we have the 10th house of work, or like public appearance, like the 6th house and 10th house. These are like the work house. This is like our everyday work. This is like our career, how we show up, our reputation. And on the bottom of the deck, we have Sagittarius energy coming out. Expand. You're expanding your horizons. You're expanding your perspective. You're seeing things differently, and now you're seeing how to get ahead, how to climb those mountains, how to climb the obstacles you've been facing. And you're improving your situation. Again, especially, it seems, financially or with career. Seeing the bigger picture. You're getting an invitation. This is confirmation. There's an opportunity, an invitation coming to you, and it's a huge yes. The universe is like, say yes. This is that new job, this new opportunity. Again, the 4 cups reverse. There's something being handed to you. These aces, something's being handed to you. Here's this opportunity for money. Here is this new connection. This is going to shift your life. Say yes. And you're also saying yes to life now too. Instead of being unhappy with your situation or just doing the same old thing, you're getting fueled to take action. Say yes, do more, and it's not like do more in like a toxic way. It's just like you're taking different action, I should say, doing things differently. Yes. Ooh, I love this. Okay. Tell us more. The funnel. Periods of frustration, lessons to be learned. That goes back to the animosity. Like, you're sick of this, you're like, oh, I'm frustrated, and you're seeing this perspective shift, like, oh my gosh, I'm learning the lessons. I connect the dots. I see my patterns. I see what is going on here. I need to change my routines, change my mindset. And also with yes and Sagittarius, I'm like changing it to a more optimistic, like I can do this. Like this is possible for me. And just that outlook too is something that's going to be super great for you. I split the deck and I see an exciting event. Okay, yes, a lot of you like are getting invited to something exciting that could be life changing for you. And look at this, new home, new attitude. You're changing your attitude this week. That's what we're just saying with the Sagittarius and the yes, changing your outlook. I know this says new home, but I don't think most of you will be moving home. But something great too could be to just do a little refresh when this card comes up. Change, like the energy in your home maybe needs a little bit of a sprucing up, especially if there has been anger or negative conversation or whatever going on. Open up the windows, clean a bit, freshen that up. That'll be good. But yeah, it's all about a new attitude. You're seeing things different. There's a perspective shift, a revelation here. Yes. Can I tell us more, Spirit? Anything else? Oh, yeah, time to go out and have fun. Again, coming back to the message, you're going to get invited out. That's another thing coming through with this. Multiple messages. You're getting invited to go out, and Spirit's saying, say yes. It's going to be exciting and fun. I love that. Fun week. All right, let's see. Let's get astrology cards here. We did get some, let's see, we had Aries energy come out, Scorpio, Sagittarius, of course, the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But let's see, this can be confirmation or further messages. Mercury, Virgo, Gemini energy. We're dealing with like siblings, neighbors. And on the bottom we have Venus, Taurus, and Libra. Yeah, relationships are highlighted here. So you could be asked out, and Mercury's like local town, like getting asked out on a date. That's something that's definitely coming through for some of you, asked out on a date, because Venus can rule romance and relationships. But also Venus can rule our values. What do we value? And this could have to do with your shift in perspective this week, what you're valuing most. But again, okay, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Taurus. Now let's get in a crystal of the week. This will also have an affirmation, maybe a chakra you might want to work with this week. Let's see what comes through. I thought I saw a card. Oh, I swear this card came out recently. Let's see. Yeah, Mukite. Nature, connection, adventure. So the earth element's coming through strong for you. You're drawn to that. And this is connected to the root and the sacral chakra, so our first two chakras. Mukite is a multicolored variety of jasper found only in Western Australia. From bright yellows and reds to earthy beige, brown, gray, and even purple, the stone's natural hues promise to mesmerize you. Yet it's not just the stone's captivating appearance that wins over hearts. Its remarkable benefits are equally awe-inspiring. This unique stone radiates energies that deepen one's trust and love for Mother Earth and her diverse beauty. Beyond that, it encourages adventure and zest for life, making it an ideal stone for those seeking new experiences and personal growth. Wow, I feel like Spirit wanted this to be pretty much our last card today, because to go full circle, you were drawn to earth magic. This is a stone that connects you to the earth, and you're being called to connect with Mother Earth this week. Even if it's like cold outside, can you go for a walk, just connect in some sort of way, or maybe using your crystals. But there's something here. Yeah, it says to use this stone on nature walks or hikes, outdoor meditation sessions, and while gardening. Yeah, we had a decent amount of earth stuff come through too, but connecting with the earth is important for you. And the affirmation is, I honor and respect the sacred bond between myself and Mother Earth. And I feel like this bond is unique and special to you alone, so I can't really tell you how to do that exactly, but you're really being drawn to connect more, connect with the earth, with nature, with plants, with animals. There's something really powerful there for group number one. Again, the affirmation, I honor and respect the sacred bond between myself and Mother Earth. So you can screenshot this Write it down. Say it with me now. Oops, sorry, was I holding that weird? I honor and respect the sacred bond between myself and Mother Earth. Beautiful. I feel like there's something here too, like for some of you, you're going to be invited out this week, and you might be like, oh, but the weather, but Spirit's like, no, don't, don't let that stop you. Someone needs to hear that. But okay, we're going to wrap up your reading by answering a yes or no question you have. This could be about the reading itself, the week ahead, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. Pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Ooh, you got a straight up yes. And look, we have that card there. Yes, yes, yes. You got yes energy this week. But yeah, take how that, answers your specific question. And that concludes your reading, group number 1. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already and like this video. It helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. Hype the video if that's an option. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or memberships, those links are below in the description and pinned comment. Oh, here's my cat right on cue. She knows she knows I'm about to be done. And yeah, I don't know what I was about to say. Oh, yeah, the links are all below, description, pinned comment, if you want to work with me further, get more content from me. But I am so grateful you are here. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 1. I love you. Welcome, group number 2, to your weekly reading. You're drawn to this card or one of these numbers here, both. But anyways, before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome, so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. And thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. Thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on this week for group number 2? We have the 10 of Wands here in reverse. So upright, you can see she's carrying around a lot of baggage. This could be maybe, problems, things from the past, burdens, responsibilities. It's a lot. But when you reverse it, you're releasing that baggage, you're releasing that extra weight. And you were drawn to face your shadow. A lot of you've been doing some inner work, or maybe this is something you're doing this week or just diving deeper into, but whatever it is, you have been facing things. And because you're facing it head on, you're able to address it and release it, like holding on to past emotions, holding on to certain maybe traumas or limiting beliefs, but you're looking them dead in the eye. You're really addressing that, and by doing so, you're able to release it, and you're going to feel this beautiful energy this week, this energy of relief, of lightness. It's like giving me this like message, like maybe there's a problem you've had for a while, or something that it just is too stressful, you didn't even want to look at it. Maybe it's like a bill or debt, or like a relationship issue you need to have a conversation with, or maybe just looking within in some way. But whatever it is for you specifically, it's like that you've been suppressing, you're facing it and releasing it, and it's going to be so relieving. It's like you didn't even realize you were carrying this heavy of a weight around you, and it's going to feel so nice. Okay, tell us more, please, Spirit. Wow, the 10 of Swords. This is a big week of endings. She's like, it looks like maybe on the beach, like when there's sunrise, or it's like a new day. A new chapter is dawning, is arising here. You're releasing the limiting beliefs, the problems from the past, and you're ready to move forward. It's like these birds here, like migrating forward, moving on. You're ready to move on. If you've been going through really hard times, it's okay to give ourselves time to grieve or process. But what this week is saying, or what this reading is saying right now, is during this week, you are ready. You're ready to move to the next chapter, to move towards the light. The King of Pentacles here. The Seven of Cups. Yeah, moving on to new options. Okay. Perhaps this King of Pentacles is about a specific person maybe you're moving away from or healing some things with. It could be an authority figure, a masculine, someone who's an earth sign, perhaps. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's see. Spirit, what is this King of Pentacles in reverse? Could even be like money wounds. Star. Oh, I love it. Wow, you guys really are releasing what's been such a struggle. And and what I'm getting with these swords here is this has been an internal struggle. Worries about money, relationships, and finances is definitely coming through. But the star card here is saying this is the week of wish fulfillment. You're feeling connected to the divine. You're, releasing that heaviness. You're connecting to the light, and you're moving forward. There's such a beautiful, beautiful healing energy this week. You are healing your shadow, healing parts of you that needed to be addressed, healing maybe certain relationship stuff that has happened. And now you're just feeling so connected to source, so connected to yourself. And now you're like just vibrating higher. You're magnetizing some wish fulfillment towards you. You're seeing the world as more possibilities instead of being in this burden, in this shadow. You're now seeing all that is. And it's hard to put into words. Tell us more, please. Wow. You're getting your light back. You're getting your energy back, your confidence back. I mean, maybe it didn't fully leave you, but like your light is shining higher. That word light keeps coming through. Look at, she's holding this light in the palm of her hand. It's like, and look how happy she is. You're getting your spark back, getting your groove back. I had a cat named Stella, and I was just thinking, I've never even seen this movie, I don't think. But I remember when I was a kid, the movie when Stella Got Her Groove Back came out, and I have no idea. I think it's about like getting back into dating. Maybe that's what it is for you, but I could be wrong though. Again, I don't think I watched it. But it's like you're getting your groove back and your spark back. I It's like I even feel this like joy, and I don't know, maybe it's because I just talked about being a child, but like childlike joy, like it's just like you're like if you've been in a funk or depression or anything like that, or just again been doing that heavy inner work, or can feel heavy sometimes, that inner work, that shadow work, coming out the other side just lighter, happier, more joyful, higher energy. We have fire energy coming through, Aquarius energy too at the star, but the fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And we have Page of Cups. Oh, sorry, are we not fully in frame for all of these? My bad. Sorry, group number two. That's why I like to check mid video to make sure that things are. I have to stand up to see if everything's in frame. I'm glad I checked. Okay. Thank you for your patience. But we have the Ace of Pentacles here on the bottom. Yeah, you're entering a new chapter here. And I think there's something like a dream didn't work out, been a lower emotional state. And again, coming out the other side, and new possibilities are opening up to you. A wish fulfillment's coming. and it could have to do with money or work, perhaps a relationship as well. Okay, let's get some more cards out. Tell us more about this week ahead for group number 2, please, Spirit. Look at this. Single, sexy, and successful. You are feeling good, feeling confident. This Queen of Wands confident energy coming through. And even if you're not like romantically single, it's like what I'm getting from single is you're letting go of that heavy burden. You're feeling lighter. But some of you actually are single too. But yeah, you're feeling good, you're feeling confident, and there's success coming to you this week. That's that like Ace of Pentacles energy that came up, that new opportunity, that money, that job, whatever that is, maybe even a new date. Someone asking you out. Tell us more. Flying monkey. Yeah, sometimes when this card comes out, I'm like, I don't really understand it. Spirit, what is this flying monkey about? It makes me think of Wizard of Oz. And I did come out in reverse. They're kind of scary, right? But in reverse here, I think it's like facing a fear this week. Yeah, that's what's coming through. Facing a fear, okay, not facing a change, doing something different. You're gonna realize it's not as scary as you thought. And it wasn't just something in your wildest dreams. It's something you can make a reality here. Some of you are moving towards like a job change here, a relationship change. There's a big change coming in your life. There's something, we have the star cards associated with Aquarius, which is associated with Uranus, and we have Uranus stationing direct. So I feel like, yeah, maybe there's been a lot of internal stuff going on up until this week. You've been doing the inner work, thinking about your values, thinking about maybe money things, health stuff, relationship stuff, this Taurus energy. And now that Uranus is going direct, I feel like now you're about to see external changes in your life in a positive direction, in a forward moving direction. It's like something you thought was just a dream or not real or something is coming into your reality and you're believing that it is possible. Again, the star card coming out, there's like a wish fulfillment here. And yeah, it does seem like it could have to do again with money, career, maybe a relationship for some of you. Tell us more, please, Spirit. Transits, climate. Wow, the transits this week are really affecting you. Okay, so again, if you didn't watch the astrology, oh my gosh, and look, Spirit's confirming this Uranus transit, the Uranus going direct, the current climate in the sky and the stars right now is what's affecting you. This is confirmation. And wow, change is coming up twice too. This is a week of change. You're releasing what's been heavy, you're moving forward, opportunities presenting itself. But Uranus stationing direct. What day is that? Is it on the 3rd? I don't know. I think so. But anyways, it's this week. Even if you're watching this at a later time, like you're still being affected by this Uranus transit. It's like finishing up its time in Taurus. And I feel like this is really affecting you. It's been in retrograde for months now. It's moving forward, and you're going to start to see external shifts here, especially in the places Taurus rules. Money, like our values, relationships. I'm seeing too that Venusian energy as Venus rules Taurus. Yeah, maybe you have heavy Uranus placements in your chart, or there's something going on in your current chart too that's really making this, have you specifically feeling this stronger? Maybe you have, a lot of Taurus placement here, whatever it is. Everyone's chart's different. I could list off a bunch of things right now, but no matter what your chart is, this is really affecting you, this Uranus transit. So expect, and Uranus brings sudden change. So expect a sudden opportunity and change in those areas of life. We have the witch hunter, danger, beware the witch hunter. Okay. A lot of times this comes up because we have an inner block, something in our shadow. This has to do with our fully stepping into our power. You know, a lot of this is tied to past lives, but stuff in this life too. But this card brings up the past life thing, that we were afraid because there's people that were witch hunters, but they put us down. We could have been medicine men and women, people that worked with the land, you know, just very intuitive psychic people, and we were hurt badly for our gifts. And we could have really suppressed our gifts and suppressed our power because we didn't want to get hurt again. And this could have showed up in this life in different ways too. But again, this queen, all this talk here, or all these things we've been saying, all these cards have been saying, you're going to be feeling more light. Your light's going to shine brighter. And I feel like you're realizing it is not as dangerous to it at this time to be who you truly are, to step into your power. So I think that's a big thing within your shadow that you've been facing, you know, stuff about yeah, personal power is a big theme, but also maybe worthiness is a big one too. Feeling like you're not enough. Yeah, suppressing who we truly are because we're afraid of what will happen if we do show up that way. But Spirit wants you to know it's safe. Change is safe. It's safe to be seen. It's safe to be in your power. And you're really about to step into a role. Wow, I just split the deck here and I see the High Priestess. Yeah, you are definitely a powerful person. You are a leader. You have spiritual gifts. Just you as who you are, authentically are a leader. And for whatever reason, you know, we've been suppressing that, it has to do with our shadow. And the shadow work we've been doing, the inner work we've been doing is now helping us shed limiting beliefs, shed those fears, so we can step into power, step into a leader, be that true high priest, high priestess we are. We're about to really transform. We're transmuting. See that the fire, the flames? We're transmuting, transforming the pain, the shadow into light. We're stepping into our power. Oh, I felt like just stacking those ones there. Tell us more about the week ahead. Too many. Tell us about this week ahead, please, for group. Number 2, pay attention to your work. Yeah, there really could be a change here. Some of you, like, you know, in this card change here, looks like she might have taken off a work outfit because there's a name tag, Amy. So maybe Amy means something. Could be a change with your work and something new coming in. Maybe you're realizing, I don't even like this job, and now you're looking into new possibilities. Maybe your creative or healing work you do on the side or something. It could be something you step more into. Whatever, again, look at all the words about change that keep coming out. Now we have a change for the better. And then, oh my God, keys talk about new doorways opening. And this card specifically says successful outcome to your problem. New doors are opening. Change is coming. Change is change. And now we have, you know, we were saying it was for the better, but now, you know, and then on the bottom of the deck, we have plenty of material things. Yes, there's change within work and finances. That's a big message that keeps coming through. There's more money, more abundance headed your way. Let's get astrology cards here, see if this could be confirmation of your sign, people you're dealing with, but we're going to get messages as well through these. Astrological messages. Libra. More balance and harmony is coming into your life. Yes, you can be dealing with Libra, you're a Libra. and Mercury. Okay, I think there's good news coming in. There's good news coming in is what I'm getting from this about an opportunity. I also think there's communication in relationships. Like by having good communication within your relationships will bring changes for the better. This could also be having communication at work. Like maybe you're like, I need to delegate some responsibilities, or I need some time off, or I need this, speaking your mind, speaking your truth, no matter what capacity this week, is the way forward. Taurus on the bottom. That Uranus and Taurus is really big here. But also, I think you're just addressing your values, what matters to you, your finances, your work, home life. And then we have Venus on the bottom, yeah. Yeah. So Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. So the signs coming out that may resonate with some of you: Libra, Taurus, and that Venus we saw, which rules both of those, and then Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. Now let's get and a crystal. So a crystal that'll be helpful for group number 2 to work with this week. And then also we'll get like a chakra. So maybe if you feel called to do chakra work, or you do that already, we can specify maybe what needs a little bit more attention and get any other messages, as well as an affirmation. What crystal? Most helpful. This one's coming up. Ooh, this looks cool. Azurite, intuition, psychic gifts, healing. Oh my God, coming back to what we're saying, this is a very healing week. Wow. So it's associated with the water element. And the chakras coming through are the third eye and the throat. We're saying speaking your truth. That makes sense. And third eye is following your intuition, connecting to spirit. Known as the Stone of Heaven, Azurite has been celebrated for as long as history can recall, with some even linking it to the mythical lost city of Atlantis. Ooh, some of you may have ties to past lives in Atlantis. That might hit home for some of you. Okay. While its reputation as a healing stone is well known, this stone is particularly sought after for its ability to unlock clairvoyance, boost intuition, and enhance our connection with spirit guides. Simply put, this mysterious blue gem specializes in removing obstacles. Whether it's breaking bad habits, toxic thought patterns, or limiting beliefs, Azurite clears away. Oh my gosh, that's how we started your reading. Letting go of what no longer serves you. This is all coming together. This is pretty much the last card too. I love it. Oh, okay, let's read the affirmation here. I am worthy of blending with spirit to receive and deliver messages. I am worthy of blending with spirit to receive and deliver messages. All right, you guys can screenshot that or write it down so you can remember to say it throughout the week if this is resonating. I am worthy of blending with spirit to receive and deliver messages. I think this is great. You guys are definitely intuitive, definitely very connected to spirit, but especially this week, and Mercury too, getting these messages. You might they might come through exactly what needs to be transformed in your shadow, what needs to be addressed, what actions to take, but really sitting with yourself in meditation or however you connect to spirit. I think you'll get a lot of clarity on how to break bad habits, toxic thought patterns, limiting beliefs, how to clear that, how to move forward here, how to fully step into your power. Beautiful. All right, now we're at the end of your reading where we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. So this could be about anything at all. It could be about the week ahead, this reading, whatever's on your mind. What I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. All right, pause the video if you need more time. Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? Go, the time is right. And it's so funny, on the bottom it says you're going in the right direction. Keep going and make the changes. The time is right. Your intuition is leading you in the right direction. Go. Sounds like a yes to me, but yeah, take how that resonates to your specific question. And that concludes your reading, group number 2. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe if you haven't already, and like this video. That helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype the video if that's an option, and leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from, how you're doing. I love hearing from you. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or joining memberships, those links are both in the pinned comment and in the description. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 2. I love you. Have a great week. Welcome, group number 3, to your weekly reading. You are drawn to these numbers, this card here. Before we get started, I just want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you all so much for being here. You're all so welcome and so loved in this space. Thank you for sharing your precious time and energy with me today. Thank you to your spirit guides, to my spirit guides for assisting with the reading. And thank you, Spirit, for your clear and accurate messages. What's going on the next 7 days for group number 3? Ooh, Ace of Swords. So this is cardinal air energy coming through, which is Libra, but Ace of Swords, this is a new beginning. A new beginning. What is this new beginning? Sometimes this could be like getting clarity on something, getting deep insight, getting the answer to something to push through. Okay, well, let's see. What is this? What is this Ace of Swords about? Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. This could be getting some knowledge or insight or an opportunity to maybe overcome some financial difficulties or something with work, which seems to be a theme lately, huh? And we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. What you can do to make yourself feel happier, more confident. Okay. You're going to get this sudden insight this week. Yes. Okay. It's coming together here. Especially because we have Uranus going direct. And Uranus can bring that like sudden insight, that revelation. And you're going to realize, oh my gosh, this is what I need to do to build up more self-love or find love, to increase my finances or to find my dream job, to bring more confidence, more fun into my life. You're going to realize what there is to do. And there can also be this sudden opportunity that's presented to you as well. Look, light your fire you're drawn to. It's like you're getting this sudden inspiration, this passion, like this energy just to move forward and conquer what's been stagnant or what's been stuck in your life. Wow, that's the sudden insight, the Tower, revelation, sudden insight, being under the Ace of Swords. It's like a shocking revelation, but not like in a terrible way. I'm getting this as just like, oh my gosh, it's just like all clicking. Like you might recognize a pattern you've been doing, or like realize you can just do this one thing differently. It's like and look here, you're releasing bad habits and a negative mind here. So I think there's a lot of conflicting thoughts and beliefs that have been going on internally, or maybe conflicting actions with your beliefs or with your desires here. And you're identifying this week what it is, what this devil energy is. This could be a fear, a limiting belief, a toxic habit. Maybe it's procrastination, but you're releasing it this week. This is a big deal with all these major arcana. I'm just gonna see. I think we're all in frame here. This is a big week for you, where you're realizing what needs to change, what needs to be released, what actions need to be made, what has been conflicting in your life is no longer. It's like, okay, yeah, I really want a relationship, or I really want more money, but you're realizing like, wow, my actions haven't been aligned, or I've been doing something that's been blocking that. And you're going to really identify that. You're going to be inspired. You're going to have all this energy to move forward. So far for astrology, we have the earth signs coming through, the fire signs. So earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius are showing up as well. Scorpio, Capricorn. Okay. Spirit, tell us more about this week ahead. Wow, real love. This card keeps coming up. Okay, you're going to realize what has been blocking you from having the love that you want. This could be in your current relationship or in just seeking this. If this is what you want. Where have you been blocked here? There could have been a block that had to do with fear, not fully opening your heart, not fully letting your light shine, not letting people in. Whatever it is for you, you're realizing what's been blocking you and you're releasing that so you can draw in the real love or step into the real love that you so desire. This is like, it's so crazy. I'm even filming this video on a different day than the others, like, and there's similar messages coming from the collective I read for. It's like, especially you know, doing the inner work, getting these observations and we have like pattern recognition going on, our own patterns, and we're able to break them and move forward here. Like we are ready to move forward here into real love, into abundance, into our true desires, into our true destiny. This kind of message keeps coming through us too. We have the karmic femme and courthouse. Wow, very specific. This will not be for everyone. Maybe like one person. You might decide you want to get married or take your love to the next level. Karmic femme. This could be maybe a female relationship that's coming into your life, or just the feminine energy. But I really feel like this is too you finding creative, intuitive solutions, like tapping into your creative and intuitive side to overcome any limitations you've been facing. The courthouse too could just be about making decisions. You're making a decision. You're getting clear on something you want. And I feel like you're making different choices, different decisions, and that's how you're moving ahead. Because if we make the same choices, think the same thoughts every day, we're not really shifting, right? We're staying in the same place. And I think that's a realization here. If I want this real love, if I want this abundance, if I want whatever this is here for you, but a lot of you, this seems like I need to change my beliefs and I need to change my actions, and you're recognizing that in your own way. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's get some more. We have transits, climate. Yeah, this is like things changing and shifting, and this is also like saying the current transits are affecting you. Change is coming, but the number 5 is the number of change. There's a 5 there, but change is coming. The transits, if you talk, I know you could be watching this at a later time, but you're still definitely affected by that Uranus transit because that's a slower moving one. So yeah, we have Uranus going direct. We have Mercury going into Pisces this week. We have a full moon, but we can also see what's going on in your chart. But no matter what, it's like you're having a change here. The stars are aligning in a certain way. You're getting this insight. You're seeing things differently. You're ready to move forward. Another one of these. The 4th house, home. Okay, the 4th house, like this says, does rule our home, our roots, family. And I feel like there's something here that has to do with a pattern that you're releasing or healing or breaking, that maybe has to do with the way you're raised. Generational stuff, ancestral stuff can show up here. And I think you're realizing things and where certain patterns come from, and recognizing that you are in control here again of your life, you know? Sure, we're born in certain circumstances, but now we're adults and we can learn lessons. We can make different choices, have different thoughts. That keeps coming through. And I think that you're just recognizing a lot of things this week, and you're feeling inspired and you're ready to make changes. Some of you are going to be considering moving locations. Maybe you're going to the courthouse or DMV or somewhere like legal like that to change addresses or to apply for certain things, or maybe signing a lease. Again, this could be happening this week for some of you, or this is something you're considering, you're recognizing. Maybe this is the big revelation this week you're having. Like, you know what? I'm not really happy with my circumstances right now, and I think the way forward is to change my environment. Whether this is literally moving or cleaning out your space or working in a different place, like going to the coffee shop, whatever it is, I think something's coming through with changing your environment is big here. You can even get this amazing revelation while you're changing your environment, like while you're out for a walk or while you're in a different place, you're switching things up, breaking out of your patterns. There's something you're the really pattern recognition, breaking patterns. That's the way forward here. Okay, tell us more, please, Spirit. Favorable circumstances. Ooh, the witching hour. I love that. This is a favorable week to make changes, to set intentions, to set goals, to go after new things. And I think you really are, because you're feeling inspired, you have high energy, you have clarity. This is the week to make the changes, make the choices, to make, release things that you've been wanting to do or that you're recognizing this week that you want to do. This is the week. You have a very favorable circumstances. Things are moving forward here. Again, what a great combination, having energy and clarity of mind too. Like everything's kind of coming together to move forward. Yeah. Ooh, look at this. Romance, celebration, party. There's going to be some fun this week, some flirting. And on the bottom of the deck, we have here an emotional, secure, loving family is important to you. Okay, yeah, home and family is really on the mind this week. Wanting to create a better home for you and your family, a happier home, or just planning for a future family here and realizing certain things need to change, certain patterns need to change. And that is a great motivating factor, right? To do things for your family and, of course, for ourselves, but sometimes we need that external thing to push us. Okay. And maybe you're like, I want to really meet someone and put myself out there because I do want to get married. I do want to have family. I do want to have kids, or I just want to meet my people, and that's going to motivate you too to get out. And I think there's something here with like getting out and meeting people. It's going to be a lot of fun this week. There's definitely fun. Satisfaction with life, and then happiness and well-being. Yeah, you know what it is? You're realizing I don't need to stay in situations I'm dissatisfied in. I can change. I can make different choices. And by realizing this, that's like part of this revelation this week that's being confirmed here. By recognizing that, you are being led to so much happiness and well-being. Instead of getting together with friends, yeah, there's definitely a social gathering of some sort, a fun time this week. Some revelation too you might be having is like a shift in your values. Maybe you're like, because we have that Taurus energy, Uranus energy, going direct there. Maybe you're realizing, you know what? I want to prioritize relationships more. I want to prioritize family. I want to prioritize friends. I want to prioritize connection with others because I recognize that that's what makes me feel happy. That's what energizes me, whatever. And you're going to start shifting and doing that. Yeah, Taurus can rule our values. Well, so that makes a lot of sense here. Wow, okay. Let's get astrology cards. This could be confirmation of your sign or someone you're dealing with, but we're going to get messages from this as well. What astrological energy messages you have? Libra. Yeah, relationships are highlighted here. Libra. So yeah, again, this could be confirmation of your sign, but I think Spirit is confirming what we were just saying. Libra rules relationships, and we're also talking about Taurus, like with values, and those are the two signs ruled by Venus. So I think we're just shifting our perspective on what matters most to us, and we're shifting our actions based on that. And that's leading us ultimately to more happiness. I really like this week. This is going to be a good shift. All right, let's get your crystal for the week. So this crystal can be something you want to work with, but we'll also maybe see what chakra, if you'd like to do chakra work, might need some attention. We'll get further messages as well as an affirmation. Spirit, what crystal would be useful for group number 3? What further messages do you have? Tanzanite. Clarity. Oh my gosh, coming full circle. The clarity and Ace of Swords, last card, clarity here. Wow, clarity, self-discovery, intuition. So this is associated with the water element. And then the chakras here are the third eye and the throat. Centuries in the past, Mount Kilimanjaro breathed life into Tanzanite, an exceptional blue-violet gem. However, it wasn't until 1967 that the world stumbled upon its transformative beauty, initially mistaking it for sapphires. Although relatively modern, the history and meaning of Tanzanite is no less powerful. Beyond its captivating appearance, Tanzanite is known for its healing properties, promoting positivity and self-discovery. Its ever-shifting hues are believed to heighten awareness, dispel mental lethargy, and creatively break free from old patterns. Creatively break free from old patterns. Oh my gosh, yes. We're talking about that feminine energy, that creative, intuitive energy. We're talking about making different choices, breaking from old patterns. This card is confirming it all. Thank you, Spirit. So yeah, if you guys have this stone, this could be really powerful, or you can meditate with the stone. Also, we have the affirmation associated with it you can use throughout the week. So the affirmation is, within I see, in my heart I believe. Within I see, in my heart I believe. So if this is really resonating, you can screenshot this or write it down so you can remember to say it throughout the week. You can say it with me now. Within I see, in my heart I believe. Wow, beautiful. You are getting clarity on things and breaking free of old patterns and really improving your life. Wow, this is so powerful. I love this so much. I love this reading. All right. We're at the end of your reading now. So if you're new here, we're going to answer a yes or no question you have. So this could be about the week ahead, about the reading itself, or whatever is on your mind. So what I would like you to do is state out loud or in your head a yes or no question you would like the answer to. You can pause the video if you need more time. All right, Spirit, what is the answer to the viewer's question? We have unlikely. Get more information on the bottom. And then this might mean something. A cord is about to be broken, or is, maybe there's some situation or some relationship or something that isn't working out, but it means there's something else better for you. I don't know. Take how this resonates to your situation, but this could be confirmation to some people if you've been wanting to do cord cutting too. But then the bottom says get more information. So seek out information on whatever you're inquiring about. Read books, listen to your intuition. It will guide you. All right, that concludes your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got value from the reading. If you did, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and like this video. That helps me out and lets me know you did get value from it, so thank you in advance. You can hype the video if that's an option and leave a comment down below. Let me know what group you're coming from. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you're interested in a private reading or memberships, those links are in the description and pinned comment. Thank you all again so much for being here. I truly am so grateful for each and every one of you. I love you so, so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, group number 3. I love you. Have a great week.